Record. Yes. The last time we stopped at mixture number 104. Why I stopped there is because it was a very, very important mixture, so that I should give sufficient time to it. So session was getting ready, and it's ready, made with the digital vibronics and 2.1, 2.3 and 17 point. Yeah, 19.7 for the deep throat. So you can imagine what all it covers. Okay. Now, mixture number 104 is the top 50M. This is a wonderful remedy for all sort of memory problem, even old age memory, or even students who learning problem. It is not a learning disability. This is learning problem in the sense they are all fit and fine, but their memory, they're facing lack of concentration and all. So there are the Ethuja is a wonderful remedy for some children. What happens? They remember at the last moment, suddenly they forget everything. That's also called as a brain fag. For that, Ethusia synapium is a remedy, and they have added it. Anacardium is a wonderful remedy for memory. Memory and even illusion, delusion, that also it covers up. But once we are talking about the memory, the anacardium is excellent for memory problem. So impaired memory, fear of exam, lack of confidence, brain fag, senile dementia, also it is useful. The mixture number 104 top 50M, it is useful for even dementia also. And batch learning, and there are some batch experts in our group, and then they know that what are the batch learning remedies. So batch learning remedies, they made a group, and chosen batch remedies to help psychologically for learning problem like clematis and lack of confidence they have added, and even that they have added separately. Aspen is for unknown fear. So mimulus, known fear. Chestnut bird, that is I call it is a PhD pill. Clematis, lack of interest. This is an excellent one. Lack of interest. Large brattacar, brain 2 and brain tissue salt and garlic. So all this wonderful brain stimulation. Who all can use this? Someone studying, someone working at overload, a tired brain, old age, amnesia, and poor memory. 6 times a day is a dosages. If there is a weakness, tiredness, give backup along with this. Yes, you should always ask that what is the reason he is not having the good memory. Is it because of a lack of nutrition? If it is because of lack of nutrition, that time backup you can give. Anemia balance also you can give. Lack of blood also will cause so many tiredness and lack of interest and all. Based on that, it's already there in the book. Next, Viscum album compound. There are 4 Viscum album compound. That is Viscum mixture number 105, Viscum album 12x or 8x. You can check. No, this works on cancers, malignancy, extremely chronic condition as a spiritual support. Used for female and any part of the body except respiratory and skin. 106 for female genitals. And 107 is for male. Mixture number 108 is for male and female both, for the chest, thyroid, nasal area and the skin. And mixture number 109, जैसे 109 आ गया तो 109 patient भी आ गया. All eye condition, circulation in the eyes, arnica, vision, glycerinum, hemamalis, OM5, OM25, OM29, OM30. If you take one, this one is good enough. I told you, whenever you are in hurry, you can use only one combination which has got a many combinations. Like this is very good. Macuna is there, retina is also there. So I always tell what is the remedy for my eye problem. Whenever someone asks me, I will always tell it is Vision 50M. It's a wonderful remedy. Okay, and it has helped. Why I say it has helped many people to restore their vision. So ECAC is one of the, what is ECAC? ECAC formula is actually herbal formula. It contains 4 herbs. That 4 herbs, they mixed it together and they have derived a number for that. So you all are become expert now to derive a number. So, but they have also derived the number 76544 is the 336 number, and they have found out that it works in a 2 different level. One is at the physical level by giving 3x potency, another by giving 10 mm potency at the mental level. And even it is when 10 mm not only mental, it is beyond the spiritual level. So we are removing the toxin from the body, from even the physical level and even into the beyond the spiritual level. So this is a must, because you see that 2.1, 2.3, all the CC combos, they have pakka added this. They depend on this. They have very good result of this particular combination. And normalize. What are this remedy can be used for cancer anywhere in the body as a spiritual support. I says, normalize the thyroid, regulate pancreas, cures common cold, great liver cleanser and balancer. Someone was asking me what is the best remedy for liver cleansing. Okay, after having lot many medicine, unwanted medicine, wanted medicine. So in that way, we can definitely use ECAC 3x, TDS. See, it's a very beautifully explained here. If you are using 3x, it should be taken 3 times a day. ECAC 10 mm once a week. But they add that in the combination, they add both, and they take they advise to take on regular basis. But it is actually the dosage. You make a CC 10 mm and give weekly doses. And next is portal clearance. Portal clearance is all, just like these remedies work on the pelvic area, lower bowel and portal congestion. What are at the ingredient? You see beautiful ingredient of portal clearance means this around the rectum and other area. That area, this particular medicine works. The portal vein receives all the blood from the stomach, spleen, pancreas and small intestine, large intestine, cecum, appendix, rectum before it enters the liver, acting as a filter. So I will show you I have the figure of that in my NLS scanning. I will give you the portal clear that area, how it looks. We will see further. Okay, and use along with the liver mix and liver balance, because portal clearance is very much, portal vein is very much close to the liver, and portal clearance 3x is you have to give 3 times a day, because liver is involved along with that. So next is SOS 3x. Very rarely we use it, but a very important remedy. What is SOS? True septemia means septic. पहले पहले बहुत इसका नाम चलता था. हम when we were kids that time इसको septic हो गया, इसको septic हो गया, हम बहुत ज्यादा बोलते थे. But even अभी भी होता है, लेकिन उसका we are not able to manage it, or you don't know also. So likewise, true septemia is possibly the base of all the disease. See beautifully how nicely it is given. अगर कोई बोलता है growing in the body over years, and then we give the name depending upon where the problem is. Like हम क्या करते हैं, सेप्टिमिया, सेप्टिक होने से, अलग अलग जगह में होने से, we name it differently. So likewise, it is SOS is a wonderful remedy. SOS, wonderful remedy. Why I am telling you why it is wonderful? There is no any pet remedy or like in homeopathy and vibronic. ये मेरा खास remedy ऐसा नहीं है. Because frequently, how frequently you are using it, frequent utilization. Okay, the number 68681. Large, small ailment occurs in the body and organ vitality burst open because the septemia, it's already there in the, if when it can be done. To cut the story short, so it is given for those, very frequently one getting sick, low vitality, or you can assume that ये कोई और डिसीज है तो दूसरा डिसीज चलता ही रहता. In such cases we can give as a support. Septic condition, some in the entire means there is some dirt, or you can say negativity, or in the entire system, minds of those patients are imbalanced, leucocity comes up, and then a disturbed mind. See, you can give to everyone. If you find as a background remedy, you can give, so that there is a lot of filters. You can say detoxification. It is the number one detoxification remedy in our book totally. These few identification will, generally the mouth of the all remedies are dirty. Yeah. How can we identify whether SOS is required to this person or not? When you open and see the mouth, it is very dirty, not clean. So that is one of the idea, that there is a lot of toxins in the body. So that can be used. And the stomach, symptoms of nausea, vomiting, pain, miserable face, eyes are besotten look, and long-standing low fever. Yes, septemia's most important is low fever, long-standing low fevers. Okay. Next is you have to give SOS 3x 2 times a day. 3x or 2 TDS. Okay, they are telling 3x at 3 times a day. Together with the remedy of portal clearance, there will be a lot of pus in the body. Use the elimination at once a day with it. Okay, so this I already advised many people, our team members, our healers, that SOS is one of the most important remedy which you can detoxify the body from all septic. So inflammation. Mixture number 113, inflammation. The inflammation is an acute sepsis. What is the inflammation? Inflammation में क्या होना चाहिए? लाल होना चाहिए, should be reddish looking, and swelling होना चाहिए, and it should be hot also. If you touch, it will be from other place, it will be just like a little heat will be there. So this is the way you have to identify the inflammation. Inflammation is immediately something अगर किसी को कोई चुभ गया तो क्या होता है, यू विल गेट इमीडिएटली लाइट ऑफ, सुई चुभ गया, सुई नहीं, कांटा चुभ गया, एंड उसको इमीडिएटली कुछ उसका सेप्टिक हुआ तो पहले फर्स्ट सिम्टम क्या आता है? फर्स्ट सिम्टम इज सो स्लाइट, यस, दैट फीवर टाइप आएगा, एंड द कंडीशन डिपेंड्स ऑन द कंडीशन हाउ डीप इट इज. ओके,
स्वेलिंग हो जाएगा,
स्वेलिंग हो जाता, करेक्ट, एग्जैक्टली. Like you can imagine the honeybee sting.
yes,
Because honeybee sting is not there. So the है ना, so honeybee sting में क्या होता है? Reddish होता है, swelling होता है. This is a immediate inflammation you can use there in that. So what are other symptom of that? If you are strong-willed and using negatively, you can actually be poisoned by mind and body by controlling with it force, therefore keeping it negative. As we have said that regarding SOS remedy, we repeat for inflammation. The problem has begun originally, yes. They say that even it detoxifies the mind also. It removes the toxin from the mind even. So there is a pain, pulsation, redness, burning, swelling, high fever, red eyes. We have seen that this is a symptom of inflammation. So inflammation denotes angry body, revolting, but never forget underneath the sepsis has already begun. Means inflammation होने से तो उसके साथ में sepsis already start हो चुका है. Next is elimination. This is a double strength drawing mixture for a pus anywhere in the system. Wonderful for sinus problem. You see, elimination mixture number 114, it is not to be used when there is a pus formation. Means, अब ये देखिए, when there is a, you want to drain it out, drain the pus, that time you have to use this. ओके, अदरवाइज यू विल गेट अफ्रेड. अगर किसी को ऑपरेशन हुआ है, उसमें कुछ इन्फेक्शन है, इन्फ्लामेशन है, दैट टाइम इफ यू यूज दिस, इट विल प्रोड्यूस मोर पस, एंड इंक्लूडिंग योर डॉक्टर, एवरीबडी विल गेट अफ्रेड. सो you have to use judicious, especially drawing and elimination. You have to use very carefully. Next is 115, mixture number 115, venereal mix. See, this actually, as per Hahnemann, the miasms are the basic cause for the disease. Okay, in this venereal mix, they have also added all sort of the miasm based remedies so that it can tackle all sort of problem. Like, this remedy useful for all venereal disease. It has a great pull out capacity. Check to see if OD is too much. Twice a week may be more gentle. And originally disease is originated from the psoriasis, psychosis and syphilis. If you think that is the case, in when you are handling, that time you give it how to give? Twice a week. When you are giving in a combination, it will not make much difference. When you are giving in along with the other remedies, it will not predominantly work. But when you want to give it predominantly, means separately, venereal mix to be given only twice a week. When you are making in the remedy, they separately, that time you have to only give the twice a week. Along with the combination, it will work on 3 times a day also, because it will have a lower dominancy. So next is mixture number 115, malaria extra strength. Malaria extra strength is a wonderful remedy, which in my early beginning of the my Vibronic journey, it gave a wonderful result. I gave this mixture number 116 Malier extracting to one of my neighbor who that time there was an epidemic around. Everybody was getting this this malaria. I gave that remedy to her, and once I was just opposite to my house only. I just used to peep and see whether the patient is lying down or gone to the hospital, or whether our remedy worked or not. So then I saw that the patient is not there in the bed. Then अरे भाभी जी क्या क्या हो गया उसको, कहाँ गए, मतलब वो खाना बना रही है वो. So that was a very great thing. So it gave us such a wonderful result. So we have some experience with some remedies. So unforgettable actually. Okay, now next remedy is 117 anti-smoking remedy. Anti-smoking is a very good remedy, and many have achieved very great success with this. लेकिन मन होना चाहिए. अगर कोई आपके पास आता है, I am addicted to this, I want to live, please help me, so that that craving मुझे कम हो जाए, then definitely you can make. And what I say is, how I say, you take this remedy when you like to, means आपका smoking करने का इच्छा हो, you say I will smoke after 10 minutes and take these pills. And ऐसा होते होते then क्या होगा कि that smoking habit का थोड़ा कम हो जाएगा. I have seen. And there is another way to reduce all these habits. You potentize the same thing and in 200 potency and give them as a remedy. Like tobacco. Someone is having addicted to tobacco or you can say gutka. You put a good gutka in the inwell. Within, of course, there is in a bottle, plastic bottle, glass bottle, and potentized in the 200 potency and give that. And we have seen many people, because there is an internal urge and internal craving for those addictions. So when you give in the potentized form, it satisfies that requirement. So then he gets the confidence and they leave that such type of addiction. I have seen very good result with this.
Sir, I have a question on this. Will it
Yes, ma'am.
work on teenagers, because they usually are in a group, and because of peer pressure, they just want to be a part of the group, so they don't have the intention of leaving it. Does it help them?
Yeah, definitely. Because how we have to assess is what are the ingredient of this. There are so many affirmations given in this anti-smoking remedy is not made up of any homeopathic or biochemical or any batch flavor remedy. Maximum it is made of suggestions.
Okay, sir.
See, kick the habit 30, like that, no? Okay. So I told you, many people are actually now, we are very smart in making the let me silent this. Yeah, now you can derive a rate of anything now. And many people are doing it. So like that, what are the breakdown of anti-smoking? Kick the habit 30, addiction to tobacco 30, tobacco smoke 30, tobacco poison 30, compulsive smoking.
Okay.
These are all not remedies. These are the affirmations.
Like yours, like.
Yes, like yours, like. Here, like your means I like to smoke aisa aega. Either I like to nahi. It is a command. Tobacco poison, yes, like your lives, it will reduce the craving. Compulsive smoking. This is a compulsive smoking is a habit. For this habit, they are producing the in 30 potency. Reduce the habit of smoking. This is a command. So you can, I told you, I have made a digital vibronics in that there are 8 into 2, 16 columns are there. You can use those 16 columns to make a command remedy. You put it as good as, if he's sitting in front of you, what you advise him. You advise him the same way you write. So don't do, this is okay. Generally, it said that you should not use the don't and no like that. It should always be in the positive form. And many people are expert in that, even because even in Reiki, it is said so. Okay. Nicotine poison, multivitamin 10M. So what they are doing, not only reducing the habit of the smoking, they are supplementing with the multivitamin support. Okay. So, and sweet myrtle root. There is, someone they do like that, but if really someone want to stop it, they do lot many things. But nowadays, as madam said, they are doing it on compulsive basis. But without informing them, we can put that into the water, or you can say this remedy, and gradually they will reduce it, or they will start thinking that it will make us bad. Actually, smoking is not only habit of the tobacco, it is a habit of the mind, it is a habit of the lips, and otherwise some people, they have a habit of taking the pencil and using it like a smoke, I mean, cigarette.
Finger usage also, yeah, this is
Yes.
also involved.
Yeah, correct. So in that way, we have to cover all these habits. And one of the most wonderful habit breaking in the Bach flower remedy is what? Walnut. Walnut Bach flower remedy is generally used for chain breaker. It is also called as the chain breaker. It breaks the chain. Means not cycle chain or anything like that. That the cycle, whatever is going on, it breaks. Means even walnut is used for adjusting to that particular non-smoking style. So likewise, so along with this, you can add the walnut also, so that they will definitely avoid that. And there is because many of you are going to get the cards also. And in page number 125, there is a difference of card and the rate and the book. There is a serial number in the book and serial number in the card. There is a difference. That difference is given in the page number 125. Now, most important, of course, everything is most important. OM1 blood, because blood is very important. So all organ remedies, when to use all organ remedies? If organ remedies are born with the intention that if a healthy organ is there, no disease, they assume like that. So whenever you want that particular organ to be healthy, that time you use the organ remedy. When to use the organ remedy, when to use the other mixtures and homeopathic mixtures made up of with Narayani mixtures. Organ mixtures are basically used for the correction of the organ. Even in homeopathy, they are called as sarcodes. Sarcodes means they use the healthy organ of the pig, generally. Pig, or you can say even the cow also. But mainly, it says that our organs easily accepts the pig's organs. So you can understand, we are like very close to pigs, what I mean to say. So here, in the organ therapy, sarcodes are like thyroid 3x. From where the thyroid 3x came? You go to the pharmacopoeia of the homeopathy, you will understand that this is thyroid 3x is made from the cow, or you can say made from the pig. Like that, they will come to know. But here in our case, it is not from or a cow or a pig or nothing like that. It is assumed that it is a mere imagination with the positive feeling, or you can say the thought of healthy working organ. Now blood, the blood of the human being in the healthy condition, what all he should have, that is imagined and derive the number. So while deriving the number, you should declare you want this blood OM for what all the conditions. Here they are declared it. See, blood OM1, you should look after, you should correct the blood, you should correct the eosin, and you should correct the hemoglobin, you should correct the platelet and red bone marrow and spleen. And they have selected the blood quality of the blood chemistry of the blood is responsible by how many ingredient, like what are the spare parts of the blood, or what all causes the disturbance in the blood. So so they are using it. So when to use the blood one, simple. Any blood chemistry problem, when you get a hematology report, when the hematology reports comes that that MCV this, that, or all are imbalance, not give, they are written in the bold letters. So in such cases, you can give even the anemia, and in all such cases, OM1 can be given as a मैन्योर. मैन्योर मतलब खाद के जैसा. किसी अगर बहुत ज्यादा उसको इंपॉर्टेंट करना है उसको किसी को we have to give care, we have to take care of that person from the base. So first इसका blood ठीक हो जाना चाहिए, है ना. So like that, if you think that अगर base ही सही नहीं है, only blood का क्या क्या काम है, to supply the oxygen and the minerals to each and every part of the cell, organs. Okay. Next, respiratory. Respiratory is also, it is covered adrenaline, histamine, and lungs and thyroid. They assume this. So any respiratory, and you can just use the content and the usages. That's all. That is enough for you to give that particular combination. For example, OM blood used for anemia, may be used for any condition which blood is involved. I told you, if any blood chemistry problem, you can use it. And next is OM2 respiratory. When to use this? For all asthmatic condition, for any condition in which the lung has been weakened, use the conjunction with the medulla or cardiac plexus. Okay, they are advising if we can use this also. We will study that. We are going to study still. There are many physiology, anatomy classes are there for you. We are not forgotten that. But next, OM3, bone irregularity. See what a combination, Mixture number 3 is also a boni. Here this is OM boni. Bone to be irregular, what all the parts involved in our human body? Parathyroid balances the calcium and phosphorus. Okay. Periosteum, it covering of the bone, which is the muscular and fibrous vascular membrane, rich in the blood vessel, from where blood vessels permeate into the bone tissue, and that supplies the bone good amount of blood, and also plays a part in the formation of new tissue. So when to be given bone irregularity, when to give? Injuries in and any disorder bone where anywhere in the body will respond to this. Okay. And recently I sent you the spinal diagram in the group. So cervical region, OM4 works, and when cervical is, there are 7 vertebrae from the back of the neck to up to this area. So that is cervical, and all you get shoulder pain and the even tingling in the hand also maybe because of the cervical. And I will show you when we are going to study the nervous and distribution of the nerves. I will share you that picture also, so that you can imagine if you are getting pain here, what cervical is affected. So you can directly, we can just touch and see, and you can give that spiritual support. That is OM4 cervical. And second, and next is OM5 circulation. We have to see, only don't go by the name. Circulation means you will be, again, what circulation, where circulation, lot many questions will come. When you want good artery and good arterial tissues, arterioles, capillaries, veins and vein tissue, means when you want a very good blood vessels, that time you need the circulation. Don't worry that whether where it is circulating and all. If everything like arteries and arterial tissues, arterioles and capillaries are good, your circulation will be good. When to do that? See, many times we know this will be useful. Any organ doesn't get a good amount of the oxygen and the minerals and thing, it will stop working. It will deteriorate. So you can say, as per the book, where all it can be used, arteriosclerosis means the hardening of the arteries, bad circulation, capillary breakdown in any cardiovascular condition, eczema, hemorrhoid, any condition with a blue molted look in skin, leg ulcer and varicose veins. ये आपको जरूर देखना है. You see the content. So content क्यों देखना है? Means these are all, it will be toned up. And where to use, when to use, you have to use the usage. Next is colon. Colon is a big intestine, large intestine. Okay, small intestine and large intestine. Large intestine is called as the colon. And the appendicitis, anyone who is prone, colitis, constipation, chronic diarrhea or dysentery, and diverticulosis, you can just find it out. I am unable to spell it correctly. Okay, you can, wherever you are finding you are not able to, you just put in a Google, it will explain everything. So, okay. And next one is OM7 heart. Most wonderfully, most frequently, I am using it with a very good success. So, OM7 heart, uska contents kya hai? This is the heading. Where all the healing, I mean, says where all it is getting the support. Coronary artery, cholesterol, endocardium, pericardium, myocardium, prothrombin. See, I have given you the anatomy and physiology book. आप इतना एग्जाम के लिए जैसे पढ़ते ना वैसा मत पढ़ना. जस्ट लाइक अ स्टोरी आप पढ़िए, क्योंकि आज नहीं तो कल वो दिमाग में जाएगा. देन आपको कोई अदर किसी के साथ आपका मैच होगा. एंड यू नो देयर इज नथिंग to take that much serious and read it, but you have to read for the sake of knowledge, not for the sake of reproducing it. So here you see coronary artery kya kaam karte, what are the coronary arteries, and we will study that also, because what is the EF factor also we are going to study. I will tell about it. And cholesterol, it will all control. Suppose someone has a high cholesterol, what to do? OM7 will be helpful for him. Okay, endometrium, pericardium and myocardium. Endo go inside the heart. Peri means the outside the heart, and myocardium. Myocardium is muscles of the heart. Like in prothrombian, that is a clotting, blood clot responsible for blood clotting. So it all looks after. When I use it, I have just come to directly because we will see they have told you that in arteriosclerosis, all heart cases, a heart tonic to prevent a heart attack. I have seen if someone is coming, how to identify the heart problem. If someone, when he is ascending the stairs, then if he getting breathless, अगर कहीं चलते चलते हाफने लगता है, तो you can say there is some problem. So what you have to do, you give the OM7 and see within 15 days वो हाफना बंद हो जाएगा. I have seen that. इधर हमारा जो clinic है, that is on the first floor. People come with a lot of becoming breathlessness. When that is a very good test for me. When I see someone is becoming breathless, I add OM7 to that. And when they come for the next consultation, they are very comfortable. I ask them, how would you feel now as compared to the previous month? They say they are comfortable. How would they become comfortable? With OM7. Okay. So hypo and hyper, next is OM8. OM8 is hypo and hyperglycemia. Any low sugar or high sugar, you can give this. Okay. So here glucagon, insulin, islets of Langerhans and pancreas, all which is managing the blood glucose in the blood glucose, it is covered up here. In any case of the diabetes or hypoglycemia, both very emotional, because it controls lot many emotions also. Very emotional patient, as a pancreas is affected by emotions, inflammation of the pancreas. So you can give for any sort of emotions also, we can balance this sugar level. OM9 digestive psychosomatic. Wait, what is the psychosomatic? Psychosomatic disorder is that which is connected to the mind. आपको लगता है, आपको पता है कि कोई भी अगर if some unwanted things happens in a family, उस दिन खाना खाने का मन नहीं करता है. और stomach connected to the mind, that is psychosomatic. In any condition, in such condition, we can use the digestive psychosomatic. And many times, I am prescribing this many a time because the mind is connected to the stomach. So we will see, as per their advice, where this digestive psychosomatic can be given. And even it can be given for the IBS people को क्या होता है? IBS लोग को क्या होता है कि जैसे कोई काम आया, अर्जेंट काम आया, then first they have to go to stool. एक बार टॉयलेट जाके आते हो, स्टूल पास करके आते. That is become their common tendency बना हुआ. Means the urgency triggers the stomach or digestive system. In such cases, we can use the OM9 digestive psychosomatic, and all digestive problem, diabetes, duodenitis, duodenal ulcer, gastritis and pancreatitis, all this can use it. Okay. And OM10 ear, auditory nerve, cerebral cortex and cochlea. OM10 to be used when deafness, hardness of hearing, nerve damage and Meniere's disease. Meniere's disease is they get a vertigo with a ear problem. Even ear discharge may be there, may not be there. The vertigo originating from the ear is called as a Meniere disease. We have a separate remedy in this mixtures only. OM 11, eyes. When to give this? OM 11 when to give, OM retina when to give, macula when to give, and optical muscles when to give. We have to see on the breakdown, means content. If you want to address the lens, if you want to oculomotor nerve, when oculomotor nerve, when it is required, when someone is squint and they have to give the lot of practice, lot of exercise, then it can be avoided. So to give the, during that time, what you have to give? You have to give the OM 11 eye, oculomotor nerve, optic nerve, and retina. Very good, very good. So means, see, आप एक दो एक्स्ट्रा डालने से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, बट वो जो आपको ट्रीट करना है, जो उसको एड्रेस करना, वो उसमें होना ही चाहिए. Then only you can expect a result at least. Now next, OM 12. OM 12 is hair, hair follicle, sebaceous gland, and thyroid. Because हेयर के लिए क्या क्या पॉसिबल है, क्या क्या रीजन पॉसिबल है, वो सारा हम इसमें कवर किया हुआ है. सो OM हेयर इज वन ऑफ दी my good remedy along with a hair tonic, Soham hair tonic. I give this as additional support. We have already seen trigeminal nerve, OM trigeminal, peripheral nerve ending, trigeminal nerve. That is a facial nerves. No, that is also called even it imitates like a toothache. So that all neurology of the face, agar face ka koi bhi problem hai, you can think about this remedy. And small intestine, when to use, especially anyone who has suffering from the thyroid, and for those hot countries, as a tonic prevent weakening of tissues prone to disease, any bowel problem, like small intestine, when to give. Any bowel problem means you may be IBS, or you may be a constipation, or we can use it for any sort of intestine related things. Like, next is kidney. Kidneys, OM kidney, glomerulus and kidney cortex, kidney tissue, posterior pituitary and ureter. Means all the parts where all the parts of the kidneys, including the bladder and ureter, this can be used. Glomerulus are the capillaries formed in the knot within the kidney tissue. Means this is one of the wonderful remedy for. And just I told you, just read the content and read the usages. Use any kidney malformation as a tonic against such. And knees के अंदर क्या है? घुटने के अंदर, घुटने के synovial fluid, synovial membrane, cartilage. And where to use? All joint problem and in the knees, anywhere in the body, all cartilage condition. The main cause of the problem is in the joints, is often loss of synovial fluid and damaged membrane. So it will be useful. And what you have to do? अगर बोन में ही प्रॉब्लम है तो क्या करना चाहिए? बोन आई देना चाहिए. If bone भी ठीक है and knees का सारे parts भी ठीक है, then what else? There may be some the disease like rheumatoid arthritis. So उसके लिए RA 200 देना चाहिए. So उसके अंदर क्या होता है? नीज में प्रॉब्लम में क्या होता है, नीज पेन होता है. सो मिक्सचर नंबर 59 एंड सोहम पेन, या अगर कभी किसी को चोट लगी है, लगा था उसमें, यू आर टास्क, देन यू कैन गिव दी सोहम इंजुरी आल्सो, or you can say injury combinations of the mixture injury also. So likewise you have to cover up and you have to see what is affected there in the knee joint. There means, don't need to, you just, take care of everything in the knees. That will, you have to ask this, whether you had any accident earlier, or you can say नॉट एक्सीडेंट. चोट लगा था क्या पूछ सकते हैं, एक्सीडेंट तो नहीं हुआ था लेकिन मैं कभी चोट लगा था बोल सकते हो. सो इन दैट वे. ओके. एंड नेक्स्ट इज लिवर एंड गैल ब्लैडर. Liver and gallbladder, that's the liver is most important organ for the, we need to detoxify for everything, because all toxin goes and breaks there only. Even any medicine works from the liver. During the medicine, I mean to say the chemical medicine. During the jaundice as a background remedy, or after the jaundice, nausea, biliousness and the vomiting, alcoholism, tonic for liver and gallbladder. So even if someone has consumed alcohol and then he want to recover back, so you can give as a remedy, because liver very quickly recovers. When you stop the alcohol and take the remedy, it becomes immediately, it bounce back. Okay. So OM 18, very important one. In my life, I used maximum OM I used that is OM 18, because with sacral and lumbar, everybody responded very nicely with this particular OM 18. I told you it's from cervical region, that is OM 4. From here, sacral and lumbar, and lumbar vertebra, and the sacral region, lower back you can call. This is useful. What are the contents of it? Lumbar vertebra, lumbar plexus, sacral vertebra, sacral plexus, and sciatic nerve. Sciatic nerve also, this can be used. Okay, then any condition involving the lumbar sacral region, painful hip, thighs, legs and feet, and sciatica. OM 18 can be used. Painful hips, thighs, legs, feet and sciatica, condition involving the lower lumbar and sacral region. Anything, how do you identify that? Lower back, if there is a lower back pain, they are telling no need to means check whether it is whether sacral hai or lumbar hai. No, you can give. Lower back means there is nothing is there other than these two. You can prescribe, you can give this OM 18. Next is OM 19, cardiac and lungs. When to give the cardiac and lungs? Cardiac and lungs, they are pairs actually. They work in with the good combination, because when the deoxygenated blood becomes oxygenated in the lungs only. So like that, we will see cardiac and lungs. What are the contents of this combination? Cardiac plexus, diaphragm, lungs, lung tissue, vagus nerve. For all lungs complaints, for strengthened tissues and lung cells, emphysema, all TB, for all manifesting the TB miasm, which someone is manifesting means resembling the TB miasm. What is the TB miasm? दिखने में बहुत पतला दुबला रहता है, very thin, not able to take a good amount of food. Even though they are taking food, they are emaciating, and chronic general weakness in the chest and lungs area and asthma, and they have a constant cough, you can think about cardiac and lungs given for the long period and used in conjunction with the TB miasm. So card number 252. And tuberculin, Mycin tuberculinum bovinum is a one of the thing we can use it as a in 200 potency as an intercurrent remedy. Paralysis, next number is OM20, paralysis, flaccid. In the paralysis, there are two type of things you must have observed. One is when something gone paralytic, when someone is walking on the street, you can say it's a paralyzed person, one hand is so loose, it goes here and there. It is not obeying him. Have you observed? Many people have you observed? Those who are having paralysis, their hands, one hand goes here and there, not in their control. That is called as a flaccid paralysis. Or the another one, flaccid, in such cases, you have to give the flaccid one. Even this can be used for the Parkinson disease, paralysis agitation, and paralysis in the speech, slow, monotonous, uncoordinated movement, swaying while walking. I told you, when walking, if they are swaying here and there, that time also this will work. Flaccid paralysis, flaccid. All involuntary movement are slow, muscles limp and flaccid. There is a lack of muscle tone. He wants to move, he make it move, but limb will not obey. Movement is there. Very poor memory, mentally deficient, stroke, aging. In such cases, we can use the paralysis flaccid. Now, paralysis spastic. You can remember spastic with a plastic. Okay, I just remember like that. Means when someone, it becomes a rigid. In spastic, the paralysis, it becomes a rigid one. They will not be able to stretch. They will not be able to raise a hand like that. In such condition, this can be used. Upper motor neuron, cerebral cortex, myelin sheath, medulla. All paralysis muscles, limbs, muscle become spastic, and involuntary movement, they may occur with a severe spasm, and all reflexes are exaggerated. There is no muscle wasting or lack of tone. See, there is a major difference between the spastic and flaccid. In the flaccid, there is a loss of muscles, but in the spastic, there will not be any muscle loss. Low tone nahi rahega. There is no muscle wasting in or lack of tone in the spastic condition. And OM22 is the male genital. OM22 is the male genital. When to be used? When someone you think that he is a lacking male hormone. Male hormone to tonify like a OM male, likewise OM female is also there. So OM male to be used in case of hormone correction, or you can say if there is a sperm problem, or you can say if someone has come for infertility, but that time what to give? What is the remedy from our side? Is the male OM. Male OM has done a miracle, because in some cases where transgender, if it is well before the maturity, it can correct the gender. Okay, you have to see it works on what? Anterior pituitary, testis, sperm, and LH hormone. In the testis, sperm is formed, and testosterone is a male hormone produced in the stimulation of LH hormone from the pituitary, which is used for secondary growth. Okay, so when to use a male genital? It is used for low sperm count or a fascist female trait in the male. देखा, मैं बोला ना, मेल हार्मोन करेक्शन, मेल हार्मोन करेक्शन मतलब if a male is behaving like a female, female traits हर, ये तो हर एक को रहता है, like in an every male has a some portion of the female quality, female things रहेगा, and इसी तरह से every female has a little bit of male prominency रहेगा, but it should not cross that particular level. So if you think that if it is थोड़ा लड़की के जैसा का behavior है, तो that time what you have to do, we can give OM male to correct the hormonal balance. Hormones balance के लिए it is a spiritual support. Okay, non-growth of genital, non-deepening of the voice, no pubic and axilla growth. Means if someone is not attaining the puberty right time, you can even the boys, if they are not getting the beard, they are not like that. So in such cases, there is no hair growth on the body. In such cases, you can give male genital. It's a wonderful one. There is one formula for increasing the sperm count. OM 22 plus selenium. That both, if you are given, it increases the sperm count. Next is sinus, OM 23 sinus. OM 23 sinus, nasal mucous membrane, nasal sinus means all, sinus, this area, what is a symptom of sinus? There is a heaviness in there with the blocked noses and all. In such cases, you can give. The same way as we just saw in the male OM, there is a female OM also. Mixture number OM 24, female genital. It is used prone to fibroid and uterus growth. See, I forgot to tell you that even improper hormone will create all these things. Prone to fibroid, uterine growth, it will prevent more forming and rectify those are formed, already formed. So even it you are not only used for these, definitely if someone is having the uterine fibroid and there is a less chances of getting conceived. So you can say in other way, it's used for all menses problem, menopause and sterility. Why menopause? Because that time their hormones get reduced. They suffer from so many menopausal symptoms. In such time, you can give wherever you want to balance the endocrine system. You can give the OM 24 in the female. Eye retina, OM 25, eye retina. See, there are in retina rods and cones are there. So that is the internal, again, the deeper part of the retina, it is addressing, means it is covering the cones, conical nerves and optic rods, retina, like that. All retinal irregularities used frequently when problems are first felt. Means you use well immediately. Soon that problem appears to you, you start immediately, it will get well within control. Naphthalinum, gelsemium and phosphorus are 3 remedies which work on the retina. You should remember it. And OM 30 may be used along with this. What is OM 30? OM 30 is a connective tissue. And I was never using, only after started taking the class, I came to know that there is a supportive tissue and connective tissue is required. 1 minute, I am getting. Okay. Now, in any retina, because I am using retina, macula, everything for a supportive tissue, I am adding in the all eye problems. Eye problem, whatever eye problem it may be there, I am using retina also and connective tissue also, like that. Okay. Eye muscles. I already told you the OM26 eye muscles, when eye muscles remedy is required in case of squint eye. So accommodation problem, muscular problems such as accommodation, astigmatism, squint and focusing, etc. They will, they will see from one corner of their eye. They are not able to see directly, directly they will not be able to see that. They will see one teda dekhenge. In such cases, if it is there, that is a eye muscles we can give for the correction. And supportive tissue. Supportive tissue is generally used for even knee joints. What are the ingredient of it? You have to how to think where it can be used. Cartilage, connective tissue, ligament, muscles. कहाँ होते हैं ये? कहाँ होते हैं? They are in the knees. Knees में होते हैं, means knees में सब जगह होते हैं. But कौन सा प्रॉब्लम में प्रोमिनेंटली उसको मतलब प्रॉब्लम करता है? कार्टिलेज एंड कनेक्टिव टिश्यू, लिगामेंट, मसल्स. इसी के कारण से तो हमारे को नी जॉइंट प्रॉब्लम आता है. तो देयर अलोंग विथ द नीज, OM knees and mixture knees, you have to give the supportive tissue also. And next is OM28 immune system. See how we people and spiritual people and vibranic people we use, and how the allopathy works. There is a immune system. We get a sneezing to the dust or any allergy. Why it happens? Because of our immune system. And if you take the allopathic tablet, or you can say, then what happens? They are making the guard, or you can say guard to silent. They're putting the guard to silent so that anybody can, intruder, come inside and do whatever they want and go. You understood what I mean to say? समझिए, अगर immune system is just like our defense mechanism. If you get a sneezing, means if someone is unwanted person comes and you don't want to accept it, you get a sneeze and he gets out. But how the sneezing and is avoided in the allopathy? Just they stop that guard. They say you be just quiet for some time, let that person go, and they will not react. But in the vibronics, it is not like that. What it corrects, it makes that security guard intelligent so that he will only accept those persons who are dangerous to the system. Those are not dangerous, they will allow without reacting. So understood.
So Vibronics tries to restore balance, whereas the allopathy, they try to suppress the symptom and then say abhi kuch nahi hai.
Correct. So antihistamine, they call antihistamine. Antihistamine tablet is for allergy they use. but histamine is required, you know, it is a defense mechanism. It should react. They antihistamine, they stop that particular guard so that, you know, he doesn't work as a defense mechanism. So in that way, even there is what is in the same way, because I'm talking about immune system, what is the autoimmune disorder? Autoimmune disorder is that your own body work against your own system. So then how, if we strengthen, means it is an excessive functioning of our defense system, or you can say immune system. So in allopathy, what they do, they suppress the immunosuppressor. They give the immunosuppressors. Immunity suppress. They suppress the immunity so that we do not react to any of our own, or you can say for external influences. इस टाइम में क्या होता है, when you give a guard छुट्टी, जाओ चले जाओ मजे करो, then anybody can enter into it. Okay, but when I have seen in the Vibrionics, when we give, it corrects the immune system. One simple question: when someone sneezes at some pollen grain, whether his immunity is low or high?
Low, na?
Who is that?
Sir, it's good.
Huh?
Immunity is good.
Immunity is over good.
And if you sneeze, is it?
Yes, because मतलब क्या मेरा कहने का मतलब है कि ये for a very minor thing he is getting reacted.
Okay.
So his immune system is overactive.
Okay.
In allopathy, they suppress your immune system so that you don't react.
Right.
But here with a Vibronic, it will correct your immune system. That is a difference. We have seen some lady, one lady was on the immunosuppressors and she was on steroid. She's all left and she's staying with only our remedy now. And he is one of the most leading rheumatologists in Bangalore. So our immune system, our immunity system remedy, what it does, it will correct the immune system. Okay, understood? Now, am I correct, or please correct me if I am wrong? If you think I am wrong, I will also, because मैं भी उसका और कुछ पढ़ के आता हूँ.
You are right, sir.
ठीक है. What about आपने एक बार बताया था ऑटो इम्यून के लिए कि it can also be hereditary?
Autoimmune is can be hereditary. So many things are hereditary, but आजकल क्या है ना कि genetics are not so important. They are telling that main is epigenetic. Other than the genetics are causing most of the problem. Even if someone may be predisposed genetically, but still when he goes regularly for a walk, he makes a good food, takes a good the environment condition, he can avoid most of the hereditary diseases. It is nowadays there is a trend. Epigenetic is more powerful than the genetic. Epi means other than the genetic disorder are the cause for the disease.
Sir, on a lighter note, the pharma industry is a major epigenetic factor.
Exactly. Yes. So now, we have seen macula luta, OM29. OM29 is macula luta. That is what it is covered. Macula is a small part of the retina. Now, where it is focused, our image is focused. So, in the old age people, they get a macular degeneration. The center portion doesn't get or you can say focused, or it become blur. That is called as a macular degeneration. A center में मध्यದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ, center में नहीं दिखता, side वाला सारे दिखता है. This is, you can say, this is a age related macular degeneration. So
this can be reversed.
Yes, well, if you take well in time, it can be reversed. Because a damage, ऐसा डैमेज हो जाए तो पूरा उसको कुछ नहीं कर सकते, तब नहीं होगा. You should do it on well in time, ये होगा. Okay, so now macula luta हो गया. The second eye can follow what they are telling. All macula luta problems are very difficult condition to treat unless it is caught before physical problem occur. Anyone who has a circulation is low, whose eyelids are very dark red, should be tested for. When the body is low, it affects the entire system. So other remedies are there. Phosphorus, arnica, croton teeth are excellent backups in the single remedy. That's what I'm telling you. Not only just आप ऊपर का पढ़ के मत दो, जाओ अंदर थोड़ा सा. You will be. I want you all to become master in homeopathy and vibronic both. In homeopathy, but using vibronic remedies. And 31 to 34 all are spine remedy. 31 is a lumbar and sacral. Again, means something that which is not covered by the 18 also can be given here, because I just give in conjunction with any of back pain problem, back problem, given excellent result. OM 18, OM 31, 32 I given. 32 is the dorsal area. From the cervical, the next is the dorsal area. Dorsal area you can give, means you have to locate the pain. Where is the pain? Based on that, you can prescribe is it 31, 32, 33, or 34. And even 33 is the brain stem. Means what are the brain part of the spine. And 34 is a Parkinson. And the Parkinson, whatever they know, what is a symptom of Parkinson? Shaking of the hand, and it starts with the head moves, keep moving slowly without your notice, and people will tell you, "आप क्यों ऐसा आपका सिर हिल रहा है?" If you are taking that time only this remedy, there is a likelihood that you
can stop it, arrest it.
Yes, it will stop immediately. Okay, I think so. We took 1.5 hours now.
Yes.
Because it will not be complete within half an hour. So we will take next. That is all balance remedy we will discuss into the next Saturday. Okay.
Okay.
And after this, because this is very important, I am going to give you the audio book, audio file. You can keep on listening. If you have the Audacity, कोई भी बीच में बकवास किया है तो उसको इरेज भी कर सकता है. ठीक है? You make your own crisp thing, है ना? Whichever is important, you can make. Otherwise, I will tell you also how to make the Audacity को लेकर के मेरा फालतू बातें कैसे कट करना मैं सिखा दूंगा. Thank you so much.
Namaskar.
A little small question is there, sir.
Sir, yes.
Sir, now all have finished now. My question is that card we can put inside the card, which select the card, insert the card. It will run for 1 hour for 75 seconds. It will run. Okay, sir.